It's a little cold. Okay, I don't know if I'm cold, I'm melting, I don't know what's going on. I feel like I'm giving superhero vibes, but you guys, I'm so excited today because I have literally dyed some lashes and I've been wanting to do colored lashes forever. I was like, what kind of look should I do? I mean, I feel like I'm giving it like Blue Man or something. I don't know. Keep watching. If you guys have blue blood on hand, this is the palette that I focused on a lot because this is the blue palette that I rely on the most. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, comment down below, and make sure you turn on the notifications for my YouTube channel because I have videos out every single week. Keep watching. Let's get this look going. I'm so excited that you guys have been living for my previous like white beauty makeup drag raven inspired look. I'm not even sure what I'm doing yet. I'm just kind of going along and playing with colors. I've never really worked with body paint before, so today everything is going to be by MEHRON. So shout out to MEHRON for sending me tons and tons of body paint. So I just got the outline going. I haven't really figured out what I'm gonna do with the eyes yet. I want to stay super true to blue. And my vision was, it was supposed to be something like a makeup tear blue melt. I don't know. We'll figure it out and see. I'm having fun and I hope you guys are too. So if you guys have some blue makeup products for face or blue body paint, go ahead and pull that out. I'm very obsessed with this blue like eyebrow. I'm very surprised I got a blue brow down. I don't have a blue brow pencil, so maybe depending on the makeup look, I might go back with a little bit of black or brown to kind of really deepen it up. I'm gonna pull out a makeup brush and I'm gonna start shading in and really defining this blue like kind of tearaway moment to kind of just shade out. I really do love where this is going. Now pulling out blue blood, I'm gonna get a brush that I don't really care about because it's gonna be dipping into multiple different shades of color. I'm gonna go ahead and pull out this color called Cremated and start to shade and give me some dimension. This is why I say get a brush that you don't really care about because you can ruin it and you don't have to like worry about it. Taking the color Undertaker, now I'm just really going back in, I'm just shading. Now taking the same color Cremated and we're gonna go ahead and do the forehead. And you guys, we're just really shading it in. We're not really creating anything yet. We're just kind of going with it. That's the great thing about makeup, you guys. When I do makeup, I just kind of go with it. I just kind of get my brush and just let the brush do its work. You know, when you guys are planning things, unless it's like a strategic look, but when you're just kind of going, I find that so much fun. Sometimes when I do this, you guys, I find like makeup tips that I've never discovered before. Like I never use body paint and I don't know why. I think because I figured body paint is so like harsh for the skin, but honestly, like I feel like body paint, the pigment is just so much better. So now I'm just taking my brush and just really like fading it and shading it in and just really giving it like that definition that we need. And what I'm doing is that I'm trying to control the blues that I use because obviously some of the blues on my right cheek is different from the left. All right, so taking that shade and just continuing to shade it. Ooh, I love it. I love it. I want it to look like, is it skin color? His skin color? Is it blue? What's going on? What is the transition? You know what I mean? You guys are probably asking, how am I gonna take this off? I have no idea. I heard baby oil is great. I heard dish detergent is great, or just a makeup remover. Now, let me tell you something. I don't have a proper makeup remover for this. So I'm kind of crossing my fingers that I can just use soap. I know this part takes a while, you guys, so just making sure we are really fading it out, okay? The fun part's going to be where we highlight. So we kind of have some definition going on, all right? So now, pulling out a darker blue, let's go ahead and just kind of fade in. We want to make sure this nice shimmer comes up too because I want to be shimmering. Go ahead and get a brush and then I'm going to pull out the Moonchild Anastasia palette and this is where I'm going to get all my perfect shade of shimmer blues. So going in, just kind of highlighting the forehead. I want it to look almost like Terminator-ish. And it really does help when you guys move your head around and kind of catch the light. Okay, we're gonna be using all the 6 colors in the palette, but not everywhere. We want to control the highlight. So obviously this is the part of my forehead where I want it to be almost as shimmery as this. And then there's gonna be some parts that's gonna be more matte and dull, almost like plated. You know, there's a highlight in here called Purple Horseshoe. So basically, you guys, I've been jumping around in circles. So I've been kind of using a lot of Lucky Clover. I use a lot of Star and Blue Ice. And then I might even add a little bit of Blue Moon. So I'm kind of just really controlling the highlight. There's no really strategic place of highlight. You really want to take away the mattes. Like I have some matte shadow on, that kind of dulls it out. So you really want to make it look very shiny and very, very metallic-y. See, now I'm gonna go ahead and put in some of this nice purple, like metallic color. Oh, I love it, I love it, I love it. You guys, this is not even done. We're gonna go back, we're gonna put glitter all over this side. Okay, so now just finishing up the purples. All right, last but not least, a little bit on the chin. Did you guys see how we were able to literally take that basic blue and just really take it to the next level? So this could be something you guys do with like colors greens, orange, pinks. So today we chose blue. I just kind of was in a blue moment. We're gonna go ahead and dive in a little bit of this silver color and just kind of add a little bit of silver to kind of really pop it. Almost like you're highlighting, but you're not, you know? And the reason why I usually do the silvers underneath, because when you put a silver highlighter underneath a glitter, or you put it underneath like another highlight, it really does make the product pop a lot. So now taking the Gag Me, and what you want to do is you want to just tap it in there, and then this is what's going to create that perfect glitter that you need, and it's going to really, really pop out anywhere that you want to highlight, to be honest. Okay, so you want to control it with your finger, press it in certain areas. Ooh, I love it already. Now that we have that, we can kind of let that sit for a little bit. Today, we're gonna go ahead and do a blue eye, and I've been dying to dye my eyelashes blue. Like I've seen online where you take lashes and you create your own color with eyeshadow, which I'm gonna do today. So today, I'm gonna be using blues in the Blue Blood palette that I've never really used before. So I'm gonna stay very pastel. We're gonna go ahead and try Mint Tea. I'm gonna do a little, hopefully I'm Cold, Blue Blood, and really, really try to keep it very, very pastel. I'm even gonna go ahead and use Breakfast at Tiffany's for the eye primer. I really, really wanna create like a flat blue to kind of be separate from all the different shades of blue that we have going on. Let's go ahead and start to kind of really blur out the eye. And what I'm doing with this, you guys, I'm just literally covering as much as I can. Don't put this product so close to your eye because I don't think you want liquid lipstick in your eye, to be honest. So I'm just taking Breakfast at Tiffany's and I'm just really pressing into the skin. I feel like this should be good. I feel like this is enough. Taking the color Mint Tea, and now I'm just pressing it on the eye. Now, when you guys are pressing it on the eye, start slowly, especially with these mint colors. As you guys can see here, it's changing. Like the bottom, see how the bottom of the liquid lipstick is almost like that green? This is still that mint blue. So we really want the mint blue. And I want that mint blue completely everywhere. Taking it and just really pressing it in. So as you press this brush, you guys can really see that it's pigmented and it's working. But honestly, it's Jeffree Star Shadows. His shadows really do always work for me. Oh, I love it already. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, so setting that. Now I'm gonna take the color I'm Cold. This is the third layer of shadow, which I'm already like obsessed with. In the office, I don't have a liner that is that color, so I can't really get it on my waterline. Now what we're gonna do, you guys, is we are gonna go ahead and start to kind of buff out the edge and give a little bit of a crease in the middle. Think of the crease almost like just to kind of bring out that eyelid. So pulling out another flat color, this is called Blue Blood. What it's gonna do is just gonna softly just give me a little crease there. All right, you guys, once we feel like that perfect blue is there, I'm already obsessed with it. All right, you guys, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna start doing the tear. Almost think of it as like you're trying to create paper, but it's not paper. It's almost like my skin is gonna like breach out, you know what I mean? Like it's gonna rip out of paper. Taking the white, so what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to keep it almost like a paper rip. Honestly, you guys, because I love you, this is the first time I've ever done this. So I hope I'm doing you guys justice. Please don't laugh. And then after this, we are gonna go ahead and just start to kind of work in the black. It's really just getting the paper to kind of look alive, because the shadowing of the foundation is what's gonna really make it. And then now what we're gonna do is that we're gonna line up the rips so it looks almost like it's intentional. Same thing on the head. And this is a very thin black shadow, you guys. And I'm just taking it, I'm just dabbing it. I'm not really dragging it. I'm kind of blending it. There's some spots that I really want it to be a little darker, some lighter. Let the black sit for a little bit. Now the fun part is going to be the shading. So right now what we're going to do with the shading, you guys, is taking out a little shader and then taking out one of your favorite bronzers. So I'm going to stick with my bronzer that I love. It's almost like a red brown. We're going to go ahead and shadow in the foundation side. So taking this, and now let's just do up here because we started up here in the beginning. I might have to change my bronzer. Soft Focus by MAC Cosmetic. This is medium dark dark, and it's a contour palette because we want almost like that ashy, and I think my bronzer is way too light. So pulling out the first shade, and you guys, we really want to make sure it is darker. Oh yes, I like that already. Just really shading it in, and then some on the nose. And if there's some parts that you need to blend out, just kind of take it. It's okay if you blend it out because it's almost the illusion of the face being underneath. And it's just all about adding the dimension, you guys. Now pulling out a black, we're gonna softly fill it in really close to the line so the white is showing. And now I'm just finishing up and taking some blue shadow and just really blurring out the black. Some areas we want dimension, some areas we don't want as much dimension. It's almost like creating a paper 3D kind of moment. It just kind of looks very like, oh, cut. Okay, so I'm very satisfied with how it came out. So right now what we're gonna do is paint on some lashes, you guys. Now before you guys paint the lashes, make sure your eyeshadow is very blue. So I'm just gonna take my brush again, dipping into a little bit of I'm Cold, and just really making sure it is so matte and so pigmented. So I'm gonna pull out some lashes like this. I think these are gonna be great. Taking the lashes, taking the lash wand, I'm gonna go ahead and just pinch it so I have complete control. Pulling out Jeffree Star Concealer C5. Let's go ahead and just paint. What I'm gonna do is take the concealer and I'm just gonna like literally paint it. And the reason why for this, you guys, is you wanna lighten up the lash as much as you can so it can capture the pigment of the shadow. So taking the lashes and just painting it. You don't really wanna see so much black. And then when we go back, we're gonna go ahead and dry it out. So you get like this perfect lash. The fun part's about to begin. Taking the lash, it should be kind of wet. Now taking the shadow that we used for the eyes, and that's what we're gonna press on top of the lashes. So that's what's gonna make sure the lash matches. So taking the color I'm Cold and really saturating it into the brush. And what we're gonna do is I'm gonna press it on and really set that lash. Look at it. Oh my God, I've been wanting to do this forever. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and do the next one. Look at it, it's coming together. Now, when you guys are doing the bottom, try not to use it on the towel because it is flattening out the lashes. All right, you guys, I have my full lash that I'm obsessed with. All right, you guys, so now pulling out a glue that is super transparent, we're gonna go ahead and apply these lashes. So now taking the lash, you guys, that we colored, go ahead and place it on the eye as close as you can. Taking some scissors, you guys, we're gonna go ahead and cut up the other lash that we did, and we're gonna put some bottom lashes on, almost like icicles kind of thing. I guess my look is Frozen because I'm getting Frozen vibes. Oh, that's cool, huh? How do you guys like? Oh, I love it, I love it, I love it. I'm obsessed. Honestly, you guys, I didn't even think this was gonna be. Taking a little bit of Gag Me, highlight from Jeffree Star. Let's go ahead and highlight the inner corner of the eye to give it some dimension. I look frozen, honey. Go ahead and pull out Breakfast at Tiffany's. Remember, this is the color we used for the base of this eyeshadow, so we're gonna keep it the same. So let's go ahead and apply. I love this liquid lipstick. So the same thing that I do, you guys, I'm gonna put the liquid lipstick on and I'm gonna set it with the color in the Blue Blood. All right, you guys, so now I'm just lining up my lid. Now it's fully lined, taking the color I'm Cold and really pressing it into the lid. Almost like you are setting your lipstick. All right, you guys, we are totally finished. I'm so excited. You know, honestly, I live for this like little imperfect, like kind of blue going on. Like it's almost like dripping blue. I'm breaking out. I don't know the vibe, but also I'm so excited this look came out. I mean, honestly, I didn't even know where I was going. I went on my live on my Instagram and it was like Earth, Avatar, Blue, Wonka, or something crazy. So I was like, okay, I guess I'll be cold. We'll see. But you guys, I've been dying to do the whole lash trick forever because I was like, okay, it took me a while to be obsessed with colored lashes. Now that I can dye it a color that I love that matches with eyeshadow, I think these looks are gonna be super fun. So I hope you guys at home enjoyed doing this video with me. Go ahead and comment down below and let me know what you kind of think the vibe is. Like, what is the vibe? I had so much fun, you guys. I love you guys so much. Have an amazing weekend. Stay home, be safe, check out my other videos. And also, if you guys are treating yourself on Morphe.com, don't forget to use my code Kimora and save some money off. And also, I will see you guys on Tuesday, which all my babies out there that you guys have missed the beauty side of it so much, I might show you guys a cool beauty look because I have some new wigs coming into the studio.